Alright. Back to the series. Around the league. Let's go. Who's next? We just play with Jazz. So let's go. Sacramento. Come on. That's what I'm going with. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead, pick them. Go ahead. Gonna just beat the Heat. They drive 54%. You already know what they're gonna do. Sorry, though. Oh, we got Tony Douglas down there? Shoot threes a little bit. Play with the Knicks, I think. I think that's the same person, yeah. Let's go. Could you just press start? Good lord, man.
You can taste the excitement here at the sold-out arena in Sacramento. You'll see the defending world champion Miami Heat and the Sacramento Kings. Take a look at the Kings.
Yeah, you know, it's really tough what they're going through right now. The situation they're in, doubt starts to creep in, especially as the losses
first time playing
and that
Kings.
just makes them as a team more and more.
About to be daggone Supersonics.
You know, they seem to be in such a terrible state of mind at this point. No confidence. It feels like the players may not be trusting the coaching staff, trusting each other. It's been very disjointed in terms of the style of play that we've seen from them lately.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, presented by State Farm. Wayne Wade, LeBron James, the best perimeter tandem in the game.
Good D.
Bosch up front.
Let's go.
And it's Chalmers in at the point guard position. And for Sacramento, Thomas and Evans are manning the backcourt. Inside, Jason Thompson and DeMarcus Cousins.
Oh, good.
And it's Salmons in at the three, the small forward. Here's Wade.
He got me. Okay.
Tore it down that time.
Can't afford to make turnover team, unknown team.
He's definitely showing some real sweet dunking skills here.
Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, what a play.
Yeah, that was spectacular.
Yeah, making them get the coaching jobs right. Making them coaching jobs right. Let's go. Let's go.
Well, when you look at DeMarcus Cousins,
let's go, baby.
Amazing his skill and his size. 6'11".
Just think he can do one thing.
But he can
switch
pass,
to another.
He can shoot. He's got great hands. He's got tremendous potential. It's just a matter of him working hard to be consistent on a regular basis.
Woo-dee-woo-wee.
Now Thomas.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna deal with all game
14
long.
points
now.
a game. Goes up on the high post, and it's Miami with the rebound. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that
like
into
bitches.
this one.
Let them play like little bitches.
The success they had from behind
all
the
right.
arc in that
play
game,
like that. All they want
they were
to.
going to be in good shape.
Yeah, especially with that kind of long-range shooting. I mean, that's difficult for a team to overcome.
No good from Cousins. And
look out!
finishing.
He's so
is he
dangerous.
basket
Every time
with
he
LeBron?
gets the ball in his hands,
I swear
it
he
gets
is.
the momentum going towards the basket.
Evans attacking. Wade with the block. Stolen by Thomas. Shoots it. And Evans.
Hey, come on, man. I'm trying to have a positive game. I'm trying not to get upset. People pause in the game. You're making it hard. You got the Heat, just play.
Gets it to go on the assist by Thomas.
And that was very confident.
Playing with an unfamiliar team, you probably play the Heat all the time.
The Kings, they come in off the loss to the Clippers. Wade kicks to LeBron. And an emphatic dunk.
That's cool.
A little added hang time right
this shit
there.
every damn time, too.
Letting himself down easy, it looks like.
Soft landing.
Yeah, a little better for the knees. So
That's a terrible shot.
You know, the Miami Heat are relatively young as a team in terms of NBA history. Joined the league in 1988, but really hit the ground running and have been a force in the East since they became part of the league.
And
I love games like this.
Now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
These are the ones I like.
I had a chance to catch up with Keith Smart. The season series versus the Heat has not been a good one for them as they've lost both prior meetings. He told me the key for them this time around would be to get them early so they don't fall prey to being starstruck against the defending champions. He feels if they can do that, they can get their first win of the season against them. Gentlemen?
Thanks a lot, Doris. Tony Douglas is checked in for Tyreek Evans. Well, you look at the Heat, you take away the first 3 years of the franchise as they were building from scratch since 1991. They have only missed the playoffs 5 times. Steve, I think that's an amazing stat.
Yeah, the franchise quickly came in and established itself way back as one of the tougher opponents to deal with in the East. They've done a nice job of establishing themselves.
What am I doing?
A model organization in the NBA over the years.
What a play.
It's getting ugly real quick. I'm not liking it.
Really a dunk contest dunk that time. Wow.
Yeah, unreal. What a dunk.
Patterson dishes to Salmons. Connects on the 17th.
There you go, Salmons. We might rely on John Salmons.
Well, if you're a basketball fan, you remember Keith Smart hitting the game-winning jump shot for Indiana back in the 1987 Final Four. And went on to have a long career as an assistant coach in the league and now doing a nice job as the main man in Sacramento.
We're getting the feel for my team.
So the Kings call timeout first. And Coach Smart likes to keep in touch with his players.
And once I take away his LeBron,
text messages, check in with them often.
Well, that's the way you got to do it these days. I mean, you got to take advantage of modern technology and be able to relate to your players, whether it's online social networking or whatever it is. I mean, you've got to be able to connect with your players as a coach on some level, and that's a good way for Coach Smart to do it.
Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. You take a look at the Thunder, and of course, there's the Kings tied up with them. Sacramento making some changes. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Hayes. Evans comes in for John Salmons.
Okay.
And it's Isaiah
Thomas got a nice little sweet jump shot. See if we can use that. He likes to jump.
Chalmers passes to LeBron. Wade outside. The feed to Chalmers.
Good swing.
Is it the Wade?
Okay.
Shoots over.
Terrible shot, though. Let's go.
From Wade.
Run that.
The Kings have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Back to Thornton. Outside Thomas. Beyond the arc. Blocked. And here we go. Chalmers has got it. The fast break chance. And finished.
I hate playing with unfamiliar teams, man. I really do.
I tell you what, you gotta love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around
the
rim. I mean, it feels like it's either a dunk or a foul and a couple of free throws every possession. I see that.
Chalmers against Thornton. Fires for 3 from downtown. And there's another one for the Heat.
Why do people got to play like bitches, man? Why?
The scoring.
Why?
As we
Can we just get a straight up game? Nobody does that shit. That's...
All right, the second quarter beginning.
Oh, man.
And before we move on, what do you guys think about
that is crazy.
So far from the Heat?
Just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement. Established a nice rhythm.
Yeah, not stagnant at all. Free-flowing and fluid at the offensive end.
That's the bullshit, man. That's all right. That's okay. You can have a little bullshit as well all you want to.
And it's LeBron in the
have it.
forward position. Douglas kicks to Thornton. Over Bosch. Here's Thompson. And he bangs it home.
You better hope you win.
Well, one of the
doing
reasons
that damn bullshit. Better hope you win the damn game.
Inside, he loves to chase down loose balls, get off.
I'll find out what your damn game tag is. I got to record it, so
yeah, very much
you're going on YouTube, so just know that. Everybody see what a bitch he is.
Time each game and comes away with some nice numbers. Douglas dishes to Thompson. Now the pass to Douglas. Salmons. A three-pointer off the mark.
How about the irony?
Hey, he's not. That's
last year they draft Jimmer Fredette.
He's not good at all.
High in the first round.
That's all right,
and then they get Isaiah Thomas with the last pick in the draft, and it turns out that Thomas is the one who ends up taking over the starting point guard role.
He kicks it to Thornton. Over Chalmers, and Thornton gets it to go on the assist by Douglas. The Heat leading by 7. And it's Wade penetrating.
Get that shit out of here. Let's go.
And there's the call on Udonis Haslem. That is his first foul of the game. And the Kings will go for a different look here. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Hayes. Patterson comes in for Jason Thompson. Tyreek Evans is checked in for Marcus Thornton. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Tony Douglas. And for the Kings, a team just doing everything they can do to try to find a difference maker.
Let's go, man. Watch me do that bullshit. Watch me do that bullshit. I'll wait on that bullshit to come.
Of aerial supremacy, no doubt.
It's almost unfair, guys. I mean, when you can get up that high, that's crazy.
Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for the Kings. Heat moving the ball around. The drive by Wade. They get it back. And that one's good. Wade's got 6.
No, they're just getting hammered inside and really need to find a way to be tougher down there. They got to be physical. They got to man up in there.
I agree. I mean, you look at the points they're giving up. Most of them seem to be coming inside the paint.
Ring shot on the way.
Let's go, man.
He's been producing all night. It's up to the rest of his team to start kicking in a little bit.
He about to try to cheese me. I feel it coming.
He passes
it coming.
Back to Wade. Feeds the box. Lets it go from deep. Here's Haslem. Rises up and throws it down.
Get that rebound, baby.
Major glass eating that time, fellas.
That's just the kind of aggressive basketball he's known for.
Yeah, it seems like we see that play from him almost every night. An offensive board that ends with a slam.
Oh,
let's go,
looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
I'm winning this game, man. I'm winning this game. I'm winning this game.
And the Kings making a change here. Hayes is checked in. Chris Anderson is checked in for Miami. Norris Cole comes in for Mario Chalmers. Wade outside. Cole. This one for 3. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Let's go, man.
And there's the call on Udonis Haslem. That'll be his second foul of the game. Jason Thompson is checked in for the Kings. Salmons comes in for Marcus Thornton. Ray Allen is checked in for the Heat. Hit his foot. And it's being called a kickball. Tony Douglas is checked in for Isaiah Thomas. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter.
I'll tell you, Isaiah Thomas was a real surprise last year. The rookie out of Washington stands only 5'9". A little bit like fellow Husky Nate Robinson. Not quite as explosive as Robinson, but probably a little more effective offensively. Good passer, good decision maker, and can really score.
Let's go.
That evens the score.
Let's go, man.
7 points in the game.
And there he goes. He didn't get a 3 in the first. We're starting to look for it here.
Allen, covered by Evans.
I knew it.
Miami no good on that time either. And going back to Isaiah Thomas and his similarities to Robinson, they're both very solidly built.
Yeah, well put together. I mean, as physically wide as they are, tall and really dynamic athletes. Defensively, you might shoot over the top of him, but you're not necessarily going to push him around. He's strong, and he's got a nice competitive edge.
Allen, that's good.
Told I need to hit some damn shots. What is he doing? He's basking him.
Right to the rim.
That's what he's doing.
6 seconds separating the shot and game
free throw out here. Let's go. Knock it down, Tony Douglas.
Their first free throws of the night.
Well, solid numbers for this club from the free throw line this season, shooting about 77% collectively.
And they made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
And the Kings making a
change. 1v1 is cheap. That one-legged three-point bullshit, that's fucking cheap. That's real, actual cheap.
For Anderson. And Shane Battier subbed in for Udonis Haslem. That drops.
All right, LeBron's down. Let's go. Let's go.
I can imagine they're going to hear an earful about this next stop. I mean, that's 3 straight field goals given up right in the middle of the lane. Inexcusable.
Well, defense starts at the rim. I mean, you want teams shooting the ball from the outside, and that's not happening. They're just giving up everything inside.
Allen inside the 3-point line.
Yes.
Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Allen's got 4 points this quarter. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter.
Only up 4. That's all right, though. It's all good. That's all good.
What they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third. Nice game. Great performance by Mario Chalmers.
Yeah, give him credit. He's been very selective with his shots, and it's paying off for him and his team.
You know, he's taking exactly what the defense has given him, and he's not forced anything. And that's exactly how he should play the game, in my opinion.
Inside Jason Thompson and DeMarcus Cousins.
Worst player ever,
and
man.
Evans are manning the backcourt. And it's Selman in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Keith Smart.
Very sad to see where this Sacramento franchise has gone kind of the last 4 or 5 seasons, guys. Remember the heyday back in the early 2000s when they had Vlade.
Damn, man, come on.
Stojakovic.
40 damn misses, man.
Building every night back then. We'll see if they can ultimately get it rolling again here in Sacramento.
I played personalized before. That's bullshit.
And offensively, they have yet to hit a shot. Slow start here to the second half.
No good. And Thompson kicks to Cousins. Thomas. For 3. And good on the basket. Book it.
Let's go,
Thomas
man.
got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Kings.
Doing shit, man.
Steve, that old team you were talking about, those old Kings teams, that was incredible how they played. In fact, I remember the commissioner, Clark David Stern, said, we would love if the entire league played with that kind of flair and flamboyance and passion that Kings team of that era played with. They were so fun to watch.
They really were. One of my favorite teams, the way they played, they came close to knocking off the Lakers in the Western Finals, and they really were one of my favorite teams to watch. It shows, Kevin, that you can have and sustain a winning team in a small market like Sacramento.
The Heat have gone 0-4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find.
I don't need time out, man.
All business there, not messing around one bit. Flushed it right with one hand.
He never does, Clark. He never does.
Well, that's kind of his trademark, those slams like that one.
Timeout called by the Kings. The Heat beat them last time when these two teams met down in South Florida.
I see that his name. Got the recording right here. Everybody see what a bitch you play like.
Some of the numbers for Dwayne Wade. 6th in steals. He was 8th in scoring. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, he's done a nice job of creating good looks for himself.
And Steve, I think we should take a look back at his top 10 steals.
How do I step out of bounds on? Oh my God!
This guy gets it done. Jumps the passing lanes.
2K.
But he also can pick.
Don't make it easy for the bitches. Come on now.
Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for the Kings. The Heat leading by 3.
Come on now, 2K. Don't make it easy for the little bitches.
Double team by Wade. He feeds it to Chalmers. Addition out to LeBron. Heat moving the ball around. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
Make it hard for the bitches.
Now some of the numbers
bitches don't get nothing easy.
have been putting up for the
bitches
this season are truly impressive. Have a look at the top shooters among them. LeBron James, number 1.
And obviously looking at those numbers, he hasn't just been settling for outside shots. He really works hard to get good position on the inside to get some high-quality looks.
And that hard work is paired with a very aggressive mindset, Steve. I mean, he attacks the basket whenever he gets the chance, every opportunity, and a lot of his shots come right at the rim.
Let's go, man.
Got it. Good job in the low post.
Marcus Thornton, a natural scorer with deep range. Second-round pick out of
Let's go, man.
He has been instant offense in this league right from the beginning of his rookie season.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And Marcus Thornton at 6'4", a little undersized for that two-guard position.
Yeah, and that may hold him back a little bit defensively, Kevin, but he's strong, and I think he's got the capability to be a solid defender, and we've seen him show that he's got tremendous potential as a scorer. He can really put the ball in the basket from deep or off the dribble getting to the lane.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in.
Go back to it again.
Allen drives in. Battier kicks to Chalmers. LeBron.
Oh, he shot through LeBron? I don't believe it.
The miss by the Heat.
Rebound.
Tipped.
Damn.
Dishes it to Anderson. It's back to Battier. And Strong with the one-handed jam.
An open
2K.
lane right there. Pretty much
2K.
saw the daylight he wanted.
Making it easy for the bitches.
Yeah, great opportunity, and he seized it without much hesitation.
Yeah, a little too easy, if you ask me. The defense really needs to tighten things up here.
Puts one up from 19. And Chalmers kicks to Anderson. That's good from Allen on the assist by Anderson. Anderson's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, it's kind of scary when you play against Miami. I mean, that talent is so overwhelming. So what a lot of teams try to do is zone them just to cut down on the dribble penetration.
Yeah, do something cheesy, I can do something cheesy too.
Shots.
That was a full punch jam there, Kevin.
Nice finish.
Yeah, you got to love the way he just capped off that strong move.
LeBron against Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. And it's on its way from Chalmers for 2. Misses the jumper. And it might seem like a bit of bunker approach, but if you are faced with giving LeBron and Wade a jump shot or a dunk, there isn't too much hesitation. I don't think, Clark, in your answer.
No, I would agree. I mean,
let's go, man.
What scare you about the Heat? First, they can knock down outside shots.
I'm winning this game, man.
To a zone and close off driving lanes and
playing like shit, but he playing like a bitch.
Still probably able to find a way to get inside and dunk through you or over you.
You gonna stand out of bounds.
It's kind of like pick your poison.
Yeah, they come at you in a couple.
Where to stop the penetration though?
Some changes for Sacramento. Jason Thompson is checked in for Cousins. Salmons comes in for Tyreke Evans. And Tony Douglas is subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Then for the Heat, Chris Bosh is checked in for Anderson. Haslam comes in for Shane Battier. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Ray Allen.
Thank you, Tony Douglas. Let's go, baby.
Well, it's been a long battle, but they have finally gotten the game even again.
Yeah, you wonder though, I mean, battling back like that sometimes can give you a mental edge, but other times maybe you've used too much energy to get all the way back, so we'll see.
Wade against Thornton. Thompson, a screen on Chalmers. Douglas kicks to Thompson. Patterson. Thornton passes to Patterson. Douglas for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And the game still closely contested as we end the third.
We win this game. We win this. We win this. We win this game. Fuck that. We win this game.
The Kings trailing on the floor for Miami starting the 4th. At the 2 and 3, the superstar.
Let's go. Let's go, baby. We win this game. Let's go.
And it's Chalmers in at the point.
Kevin, I think he's got to demand the ball. They need him to be more aggressive if they're going to take control of this game.
Takes a 3.
Let's go. Let's go. We win this game. Let's go, man. We win this game. We win this. Let's go. We win this game. Let's go.
Thomas dishes to Cousins to take the lead.
You win this fucking game. We're gonna fucking cheese you right back. Let's go.
They do so from close range.
I'm gonna upper on your ass all fucking game long.
Yeah, high percentage looks time and time again, guys, and it's paying off for them the way they're playing this game. I like their strategy.
The drive.
Sorry. I don't care. Let's go. We're going right back.
Those moments late in games when one shot could win it or lose it for you. Nobody's a better candidate to take that shot than he is. He's a pressure player, cold-blooded in the clutch.
And also, Steve, I think he's the definition of a lockdown defender. It doesn't matter what style of player he's up against.
No.
Look
at this, man. They need to put injuries in the game. Because shit like that. If they're going to play trying to take control back there, they'll get fucking hurt. And they put that shit in the damn game. Injuries online.
Timeout called by the Kings.
That'd be a great idea. Injuries online.
For Kings fans. I mean, you think
Damn, 2K find a way to fuck that up too.
So it looked like the team was all set to move to Anaheim.
Shit like that. Trying to take control like that, you should get damn hurt.
For Sacramento, they thought they had an exciting new arena deal. That fell apart, and now it's kind of back to square one. Nobody seems to know what's going to happen with this Kings franchise.
Now, in fact, I think they had injuries online one time before 2K.
Coaster ride for Sacramento and Kings fans.
I think back in maybe 2K9, I think they had injuries online. One of the 2K, they had injuries online. I know one of them did.
Of where their future is. You know, Clark, that's a big thing for any town.
I got Jimmy Fredette. Oh, my God. I forgot about him.
And anytime there's rumors swirling about the team as to where it's going to be located, it can't be good.
Nah, I ain't playing no actual. I ain't worried about it.
Associated with the organization, especially the players.
It's too late in the game. We try to embrace my new and try to score and get it. Go with my boys. And balling.
I think Doris
taking these dang long extra fucking timeouts. Sorry though.
Keith Smart was just going over the plan with his team. He urged his players to keep fighting, saying, "We're right there, but the margin of error has shrunk. We've got to play aggressive and smart. Guys?"
Salmons from outside. The offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity.
Let's go, Cousins. Let's go, man. Fuck this dude.
And the Kings lead by 2. Wade kicks to LeBron with the lead pass. And the jam by Udonis Haslem.
Too little, too late from the deep. Give them credit for trying anyway.
Don't you do that to me.
Getting through him and up to the rim.
Yeah, now that was aggressive, and that's exactly what I like to see.
Thomas kicks to Evans. Tipped away. Thomas passes to Cousins. Back to Thomas. Evans outside. Here's Cousins.
DeMarcus Cousins, boy, you are the fucking man right now.
Cousins has got 10 points here in the second half.
Let's go, man.
And the Heat call time here.
That man is balling down
what
there.
A contribution.
Let's go. We need to stop.
They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
There's a whistle and it goes on Isaiah Thomas.
We need to stop right now. We need to stop.
On defense, the Kings. The lead is 2. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Let's go. Let's go, man.
Kings have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes to do it right now. And then Cousins with the 2.
No time wasted getting back off the ground when he got his hands on the ball. I like that quickness of jump.
And that's the way, right? You know, take it back up strong.
Yeah, of course. I mean, no reason to hold on to it any longer than you have
Need
to.
that free throw.
They need to get going. LeBron is doubled. Pass to Chalmers. Fades back. And yes, sir, that one drops.
We're back to the bitch move. We're back to the bitch move.
Thomas against Wade. Thomas kicks to Cousins. Evans outside. From outside the arc. Another shot. Chris Bosh with the rebound. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming up.
Good defense.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Outside Thomas. Three-pointer. Gets it to go.
Let's go.
The Kings lead by 4.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up.
This dude is such a bitch.
And the basket by Chalmers.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
And Mario Chalmers gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Thomas. Misses the three. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Yeah, there's no agenda. When the ball's just moving to whoever it
That's what you get.
is open.
That's what your bitch ass get. Let's go.
To their game. It's been fun to watch.
That's what your bitch ass get.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain
I get, oh my God, man.
That's sloppy. In a close game, you have to take advantage of every opportunity.
Stolen by Evans.
I like that foul. You don't want to give
Let's
up
go,
easy
man.
two in transition.
No, you don't want to give up a layup. Make them earn them from the stripe, and maybe you get a break.
Yo, man, that dude's trying every fucking trick in the book, man. Are you fucking
He's worked hard to
serious?
become a better defender, and I think Evans is.
Are you serious, right? Man, come on, man. Just play the game, man.
Multiple positions and really cause some havoc, get some steals.
That's what your ass get. That's what your ass get.
I mean, with his combination of athleticism, ball handling ability, I mean, it's just almost impossible, virtually impossible to stay in front of him.
Here's Cousins.
Let's go, little bitch. Let's go. Yeah, you go on fucking YouTube.
Boy, Kevin, you can just feel the crowd on pins and needles.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go, man. Get his bitch ass out of here. Little bitch. Let's go, man. Let's go. Damn bitches out here trying to cheese the hell out of me. Get the fuck out of here. And he